Vouch for Shepard and any evidence he brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar.
Okay.
Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that.
Wow.
But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Alright, so we leveled up and apparently gained a lot of experience. 52,000 credits. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Very nice. So we now have Samara. Pretty useful.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. I've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, let's go. Can I? Yeah, I'm running low on my resources. Not sure if Samara has special, like, ship upgrades.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Fuck the elusive man. Buddy, stop fucking barking! Oh my god. It's a fucking mailman, dog. Happens every day. Nothing ever changes. God damn.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Alright. Sure, we'll get better fuel. I guess I should talk to her.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Okay. Okay, let's go do some loyalty missions.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
No.
Change of plans, Commander.
Oh, come on.
Message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Get over yourself, elusive asshole.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Wow. Here we go. Kind of a change of plans. I didn't think they'd force me to do this mission. I guess I'll rock you two again. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Gears for carry. Can't do anything with you guys yet. That's so cool.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Something doesn't add up here.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
That's pretty cool.
Before.
Looks like a giant hive. Rachni, maybe.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Wow.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
This looks bad.
Wow. It looks like Ashley's armor, dude. That's not even cool. Fuck you, BioWare. Why would you do that? That looks exactly like... It doesn't even have a head. It looks like Ashley's armor. Did they do that on purpose, I wonder? It looks like the back of Ashley's armor, too.
Lots of dead meat.
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
You're probably right. Doesn't feel much better, though.
These bodies look pretty fresh.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
Hahaha, the collectors used to be Protheans. How interesting is that?
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
That's fucked up. So the Reapers didn't wipe out the entire Prothean race. They just rewrote their genetics and used them. So, like, yeah, you know, tools.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Alright, and here's where you get advanced weapon training. You can now carry more types of weapons. I'm going to pick the assault rifle. I love this assault rifle, it's so freaking accurate.